Alright, what's up guys? Frank here with Bodybuilding Bros. Here is my workout from Wednesday, May 21st. With squats today, we're working with 310 pounds, which was a 5-pound jump from Monday's workout at 305. So still adding 5 pounds per workout on the squat. Felt good, definitely starting to feel a bit heavier, but hitting all my reps and everything still at this point fairly easily. Just think in my head it feels a little bit heavier than it looks. It always looks like the bar is moving much faster in the video compared to the way it feels. And I'm sure if any of you guys actually film your workouts, you probably understand what I mean here. So on this day, I was really working on keeping my elbows tucked. A lot of you guys pointed out in my earlier videos that my elbows flare out like up and back a lot on my squat. And it's something that I'd noticed in the past, but I never really worked on fixing that. So I did try that today, and I found that it really helped me stay more upright on my squat, especially out of the bottom, instead of once I hit the bottom, I kind of lose my tension in my back a little bit and lean forward a bit more than I should. And really thinking about tucking my elbows down helps me keep my torso upright. So you can even see it here from this angle. Once I hit the bottom, I'm really working on pulling my elbows down. You can see I'm like kind of trembling a little bit. They want to go back up, but I'm really pulling and trying to keep them down. So another thing from this angle, you could see my depth. Think it looks pretty good here. Mondays and Wednesdays always feel pretty good, and then once I get to my Friday workouts is when I start feeling a little bit tighter, especially after doing deadlifts, which I will be hitting later today. But form felt good. Just gonna have to start working a little bit more on mobility and recovery, I think, from now on. My weight is still at this point kind of maintaining. So once my calories start getting a little bit higher and I get in a slight surplus, I'm sure recovery will be a little bit easier too. So here one more time, you can see it from the back angle. Still going beltless at this point. Gonna try to push that as much as I can. I think eventually I'll be able to squat beltless at least on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then might have to throw a belt on Fridays just from the accumulated fatigue throughout the week. But lower back and everything still felt fine during this workout. So you could see again at each rep, at the top, I'm really focusing on pulling my elbows down before I start the rep. And it's tough. It definitely adds a little bit of stress to your shoulders, and it's probably another thing that I can work on with mobility work, is to get more comfortable in this position with my elbows tucked. So after squats today, I hit bench press. Today was actually squat, bench, and deadlift. This was the first time that I hit that, and actually the first time that I've ever trained all three movements in the same day, aside from the 2 powerlifting meets that I've done. So it was definitely a tough workout. It just wrecks you altogether. My bench here was feeling a little bit heavy. I've noticed that my first set of bench usually feels the worst, and then my second set and third set actually feel better. They feel lighter. I don't know if it's just because I'm used to the weight, or maybe I need to warm up a little bit more, spend some more time with lighter weight, and then get into it, because the first set might actually be getting me fully warmed up. So here you can see I'm pausing all my bench work. I'm probably gonna be doing that for a while, just because I am focusing on powerlifting right now, and obviously at powerlifting meets you have to pause the bar on your chest, and sometimes it looks like I might not be pausing for very long. It always feels like you're pausing it for like an hour, and it's almost a touch and go rep. So that's something else that I need to work on. It's always tougher too when you don't have someone giving you commands like in a meet where they'll tell you to press. So I'm kind of trying to do that in my head. But here I think it looks pretty good. And also in some past videos I talked about the bar path on my bench press and that I thought it should be a little bit more vertical as opposed to this kind of J curve that you see here where it's lowering down to my chest and then pressing back up towards my head. And a lot of you guys said that it's actually not bad form to do that. So I looked a little bit more into some bench press technique videos and articles, and a lot of people actually do recommend this kind of J curve path. So it does feel the most powerful for me, and I was really going to change it because I thought that my form was wrong, but seems like it's okay. I mean, I never have any pain in my shoulders or elbows or anything from doing it this way, and it does feel the most powerful. So that was my bench press there. That was a 5-pound jump from the previous workout. Here's my deadlifts. Last week I hit 365, so I'm only deadlifting on Wednesdays right now. So I did a 10-pound jump just so it keeps pace with my squats, which are going up about 15 pounds per week. So I don't want to have my deadlift lag too far behind. The deadlifts definitely felt better than they did last week. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with the form again, but I still feel like my form doesn't look too great. There's a little bit of back rounding. I don't think it's anything really dangerous, but it definitely could be a little bit straighter. My back definitely have a little bit of rounding there. So gonna have to work on that, just get more comfortable with the form, I think. Especially after squatting, it's pretty difficult. So I might have to spend some time with just some lighter weight, maybe even like 135 or 225, just getting a lot more rep work in, because right now I'm just doing one set of 5 once a week. And obviously just like a few sets of warm-up reps. But after deadlifts, I just finished up with some cable crunches. I did 4 sets of 10, so this is just one of the sets here. I figured I'd throw it in there. But that was it for this workout. Give the video a thumbs up if you guys liked it, and I will see you in the next one.